Hello, KACR listeners. This is Ash Cheshire of the Mirror Stage Audio Theater. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Wired Love. I am so excited to be sharing my podcast with KACR, so to thank you for listening, I'll be joining you after some of the episodes with short epilogues like this one, sharing some additional information about the work and its author, the themes and how they relate to or differ from current history, about my process adapting it for audio, and who knows what else. So for this epilogue, I'd like to tell you a little bit about the author of our work, Ella Cheever Thayer. Ella Cheever Thayer was an American playwright and a novelist, and also a suffragette. She was born in 1849 in Maine. She worked as a telegraph operator at the Brunswick Hotel in Boston, Massachusetts, and I have to assume that she used her experience on the telegraph as the basis for this book. The book was published in 1880 and was a bestseller for 10 years. As a suffragette and a playwright, she also wrote one of the first suffragette plays called The Lords of Creation. Who knows, maybe it'll be a future Mirror Stage audio adaptation. She also wrote a drama in 5 acts called Amber, a Daughter of Bohemia, which was published in 1883, and she wrote short stories for magazines. She lived in Saugus, Massachusetts, and died in 1925 at the age of 76. So I first read this book when I was on vacation and was looking through free downloads of books, and I found this one, and I found the description and the year that it was published very intriguing. I fell in love with it as soon as I had read it, and knew instantly that I wanted to do something to dramatize it. In my head, I saw it as a play or a movie, now, of course, as a podcast. I found that so many of the themes in the book opened my eyes to how modern experience was for Americans in 1880, how many things that I didn't realize were being developed and considered in terms of technology, but also in terms of the freedom of movement and expression that women were beginning to have, thanks to the suffragette movement that Ella Cheever Thayer was supporting. And I find that so many of the themes, it sounds almost as if it could be someone speaking today about the struggles that we still have with technology, the balancing of the benefits versus the challenges that we continue to have. So I look forward to exploring those themes and more with you as we continue forward. Thank you again for listening to this chapter. And if you have any further questions that you would like answered in a future epilogue, or if you'd like to keep up with our current and future podcasts, please visit our page on Facebook, facebook.com/Mirror Stage Audio Theater. That's theater spelled with an R-E at the end. Thanks again so much for listening. You are listening to KACR LP. This has been Ash Cheshire with the Mirror Stage Audio Theater.